Many of the homes up here in the Los Altos Drive area of Upper Hacienda Heights were developed in the 1980s on what were oversized lots. This was more than 17,000 square feet, almost half an acre, and 2,200 square feet of home was built at that time right here. Now subsequently, the owners have done a beautiful job of expanding and creating an absolute artwork to the interior. 1,100 square feet has been added to this house, and added beautifully since 1986. The workmanship inside is absolutely stunning, as you're about to see. As we go inside this house, you're going to see that everything is about both craftsmanship and, I hate to say it, but just outright expense, because no expense was spared. Even the front doors, take a look. This is beautiful cut glass and heavy, thick mahogany wood. The heavy mahogany wood is built around beautifully cut leaded glass interiors. This is just not the kind of thing that you normally find on your average home. Everything inside reflects that level of commitment to both expense and quality. This is a good example of the kind of work that was done inside this house. We already told you about this front door. Everything inside was replaced from the way the house had been constructed originally. That means railings are all of the finest wood. These stairs were at one time the original carpeted type stair that you would have in these homes. Now you have limestone and marble to the max in rebuilding each and every square inch of what this entryway is all about. That includes the floor down below, but that goes through really every room of this house, as you're about to see. This extends to the floors, as I said, throughout this entire house. Not only is it limestone and marble, but it's polished marble to the max. No expense was spared in everything that was done inside. The interior furnishings in this home were done by a designer and decorator. That includes some of the artwork that you see in here, as well as the window treatments and the large furniture pieces. They will be available to the next owner on a piece-by-piece basis, perhaps by a room basis. It'll be negotiable and can be discussed once there is a new owner in place. The room was done beautifully and formally, and that's why, since it was designed and created for the space itself, it will be made available to that next owner. Take a look at this kitchen and bar area, which I find flat astounding. This was all added by the current home owner. As you can tell, it's all brand new. This is a beautiful, beautiful treatment of the granite that's been placed in throughout this entire kitchen. This is a polished Italian green emerald granite that is just about the most expensive thing you can find to put inside any kitchen. It runs throughout this whole new bar area. Again, this being added to the home by the current homeowner after his purchase. He's got the same beautiful cherry cabinetry in here. All of this done just I don't know, beautifully. I can't even describe how nicely this is all put together. This refrigerator, for one, belongs in a restaurant. It's absolutely spectacular. And so does this island with its warmers built into it. Everything state of the art. That beautiful Italian granite is every place. And that brings us over to about as nice of a thermidor range as you'll ever find in anybody's home. This belongs in Wolfgang Puck's restaurants, and so does the hood. This is a restaurant quality ventilation hood. It's just unusual to find this kind of a thing in anybody's home. When's the last time you saw a pot filler faucet? That's what this is. It's for making pasta, really, on this kind of a cooktop. And instead of taking your big pasta container over to the sink and kitchen, you can take the water right straight out of this faucet and fill or refill whatever it is that you're making out of your large pasta container without having to carry it anywhere. The place just reflects high taste and quality over every square inch. Now remember, all this in the kitchen was added as square footage beautifully by the current owner, and that included this room, which was put in as a pantry and sort of secondary kitchen space. That includes this Italian granite again that was even extended all the way into here. This then doubles as a laundry, and as I say, a secondary kitchen area with a full range and cooktop, and again, the quality of everything that was placed inside here for what amounts to a secondary kitchen is remarkable. This great room, which is basically attached to the bar area and the kitchen itself, is done also with a huge sound system that is incorporated throughout the entire space. That includes the eating and dining area, the cooking area itself, and then this sort of family room, which is incorporated again, as I said, into the whole picture of this open space. That includes redoing this beautiful fireplace. Well, this is a Rosso Elevando marble. You can see that it's a red and white combination, and put in here as beautifully as you'll find in virtually any home. The backyard space on this home really is spectacular. It's a large, flat area that encompasses more than 2,000 square feet, and the current owner did tremendous amount of work to make this look and be the way that it is. That begins with building a gardening and tool shed over here to the side that is about as nice as you'll ever find for a gardening and a tool shed. As we mentioned, this house began its life at about 2,200 square feet. Then out here in the back, where again you've got more than 2,000 square feet of flat open space, an additional 1,100 square feet was added to the home itself, and done in such a way that you couldn't tell that the addition was actually made to the home. It was added such that it looked like it was constructed that way from the very start. The only difference is on the inside, everything was done to the highest possible standard. This downstairs room, as you can tell, is now being used as an office, but it also doubles as a complete bedroom suite on this level of the home. This included as a bedroom, you end up with 5 total bedrooms for this home. It has a closet, so it of course can be utilized that way, and it's connected to a full bath. The bath right here is adjoining and equally as formal, and both of course got that same beautiful flooring treatment that we've shown you throughout the entire home. We'll go upstairs right now and take a look at the bedroom layout up here, which is, I think, particularly well done, because you have what amounts to master suites on either end. You have a formal master bedroom here on this end with large cathedral ceilings up above. You've also got, remember, an outdoor patio that's been added to this room. Tables and chairs and whatever you'd like to put out there as part of this master suite. I don't know if you can see this, but take a look at the floor down here. This is a beautiful hardwood floor that was put in here with a kind of a light beech wood that is, again, not something you find in virtually anybody's home. They simply went over the top when it came to any of that marble and limestone. They went over the top also with this kind of wood. The beautiful large bathroom that goes with the master suite, that includes, look at the marble down here along the bathtub. That's just amazing to do. Along with the television, of course, you have to have that built in so that when you're lying in the bathtub you can watch TV. Also cathedral ceilings up to 12 feet tall inside the bathroom itself. This large master bedroom, which of course goes with the master suite bath, has these cathedral ceilings and has the beautiful flooring that we talked about, has the outdoor terrace. It's one end of the upstairs up here where you have the additional, what amounts to 3 more bedrooms, 2 that are smaller, one like this for a child, including the closet. Then next door, we go over to another similar bedroom in here, essentially laid out for children to have upstairs. And then after you come through another full and beautiful bathroom, you arrive at what you might call another end of the master suite layout, because you could use this with a fireplace. Take a look at that as a bedroom. This can be a lounge, this can be a library, this could be yet another bedroom, as I said. It's even got sink space here for what could be a form of a bar. It gives you a lot of beautiful living space in the upstairs of this home. I will tell you this, if you can find a nicer 3,300 square foot home in Southern California at this price, you should buy it, because very few were ever given this level and attention to detail, this kind of treatment throughout the entire property. It is simply that unique and that unusual. And that is hard to depict, even in video or still pictures. But one walkthrough of this home, and you'll see what I mean. So at this point, I'm going to thank you for coming in and taking a look at this beautiful home from top to bottom, upstairs and down. That includes the beautiful landscaping and yard. We were pleased to have you. At this point, it's your turn to leave, and I'm going to close this expensive door and tell you the next time you take a look at this home, you should come in person and take that personal tour.